This is a brand new tripod work light available at Harbor Freight. It's just hitting stores now. I saw it online and thought that this thing looked absolutely fantastic, especially at its $100 price point. But from the pictures I saw online, this thing looks exceptionally similar to my favorite work light of all time, the NextLED one. But this one from Harbor Freight is coming in at a fraction of the price. So in today's video, we're gonna unbox this thing, take a look at it, and we will compare it to the NextLED because I have it sitting right here behind the camera. So I'm excited to check these things out, see if the NextLED comes in at $249, but there's a lot of features on that one. I just wanna see how these two compare to see which one's the better value. All right, guys, so we've got the NextLED light right here behind me. Again, it extends up, but so does this one. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this. Right off the bat though, just a couple of things that I noticed right away was that the lumen rating between these two lights was different. And although they seem to look like they have the exact same head, the one from Harbor Freight, the new Braun Tripod Work Light, is coming in with a listing of 10,000 lumens versus this one is up to 6,000 lumens. We'll test that to try and see exactly if we can see a difference. Now I have no way of accurately testing the lumens, but I'll just turn the lights off, project the light, and see if we can notice any difference. So let's go ahead and pull this thing out. Now one thing right off the bat is that I'm noticing that is different between this light and this light is this one actually comes with a really, really nice storage bag to carry around and get a little shoulder strap. So this one, it does not have that. Is that a big deal? No, not at all. And especially at 100 bucks, that's totally fine for me. All right, so here we go. Braun 10,000 lumens LED tripod work light. So we can get it out of the bag. Yeah. Just looking at these two, let me go ahead and collapse this one back down so we can look at them side by side as they sit like this. All right, guys, so as we look at these things, you can tell that they basically have the same exact footprint almost, right? Very, very similar handle here on top. The legs are very similar. This one has a different style cord wrap versus the Braun is on the side. There's a reason for that though. This one is completely corded, the Braun, versus the NextLED is actually battery powered, or you can run a cord with it as well. So again, one of the main features of this thing that I love so much is the fact that it is battery powered, but at 250 bucks is having the battery option worth $150 more. That's gonna be independent to each person and what their needs are. But for me, yeah, I do like that feature a lot. As far as the feet go, so basically all you do is take these and fold them down, just like so, clips into place. All three of them all the way around, okay? Exact same style construction for the NextLED. All right, so I have to say the legs seem to be pretty much identical. I don't really see any difference to them. Yeah, they even have the same little slot. Yeah, so I would say the same there. Other construction notes and design features, I will say the head of the light on the NextLED looks to be slightly wider than the Braun. So maybe they are different lights. I don't know that for sure. But again, very, very similar. If you look at the head piece here, this is where everything, all the pivot mounts are. Looks to be the exact same. Now, again, this one is battery powered, so we do have some more options on this one versus on the Braun, it's just a simple on and off switch. As far as the flips go, or the latches go, so you can extend it out, yeah, they look to be exactly the same as well. So overall, it looks to me to be the same construction other than the features that the Braun is missing, right? There's a little variance in the design, but basically the exact same thing. Now, one thing as far as personal preference goes, which makes no bearing in the quality of these things at all, just color choice. I do like the nice silver and blue a little bit better than the black and yellow kind of bumblebee look. But again, who really cares, right? We're not talking about that. We're talking about the functionality of these things and the value, not so much the color. Just, I did want to note that. So let's go ahead and extend these things out. Let's see how high they go. And see if that's the exact same as well. So again, another thing to note is because the Braun is corded, you do want to make sure to go ahead and undo the cord before you try and extend it up. Otherwise, it'll lock it in place. It can't go up. So I will say the cord wrap is super, super nice. So you get the two prongs on the side so you can wrap it around. But this internal piece here, this clip really keeps everything nice and secure. So they did a great job with that. I think it feels really, really good. All right, so we are all unwound now. I've undone the latches. And we're gonna go ahead and take this thing up. There's the first one, and then this one, up again. And then the great thing about these types of lights are the fact that the heads are fully rotatable 1 by 1, and you can fold it up so it's nice and easy for storage. So I absolutely love these things. Now this one does, yeah, it does. So you can, I don't know if you can see it, but it seems to have little magnets here. So it does lock into, like when you fold it up, let me get like this and like this, it does kind of magnetize to itself. There you go, right there. And so it just kind of keeps it together, which is nice. Now this one also does have the same thing. You can see the magnets there as well. So again, very, very similar. Next up, the NextLED. Again, this one's coming in at 250 bucks versus this one at 100 bucks. Let's see how far these go up. Yeah, they look to be, again, exact same deal here, guys. So the tripod itself is the same. The head with the pivoting points and all that. Now the LEDs inside are different, and this is where the NextLED really kind of elevates for me personally. So here are the two heads, right? And if you look, it makes sense that this is probably 10,000 lumens. This panel inside actually looks bigger. Let me see, I'm trying to count these real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what's that, 96 little LEDs there? Versus this guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 60 there. So I'm assuming each one of those, it seems like the 96 would get us at a multiple almost to, it would be 9,600 lumens versus this one is 60, so it'd be 600 lumens. I don't know if that's how they actually calculate that or not. But the other big thing is here, and this is why the NextLED, for me, for my personal needs, as a car detailer, I need visibility in different types of conditions so I can really see if I'm doing the work that I need to in the paintwork of the car. Now, if you're just working around the house, in your garage, working on the vehicle's engine compartment, that part may not be a necessity to you, in which case this one may be a better choice. But let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So if you look at the LED panel, all those LEDs are the same, right? Versus on the NextLED, you get two different color temperatures, which is incredibly nice in my personal opinion. Now, before we go ahead and fire these on and really test and look at the lights themselves, there's one other thing I want to note that I just noticed. This one, the head is locked in place, okay? You cannot remove just the head unit of this thing. It's secure. The NextLED, however, spins off, and it's like a normal tripod mount. There we go, there it is. So now I can take this, which is, again, insanely useful for me. If I'm correcting the hood of a car, I can take this off and just kind of scan it over, use it as like a normal light, and really, again, I think this is super invaluable. So we're gonna go ahead, and then also, just so you guys can see, there's a hanging port. So if you want, you could hang that. And then it also is magnets here as well. So you could mount it onto places and have it be good to go. All right, so first off, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the on button on, right? So it's the one on the bottom and then color temperatures up top. But we also have different variations, so we can use different light outputs at the same time. So we're gonna turn it on. There's number 1, hit the on button again. Number 2, hit it on again. Number 3, goes super bright. That's crazy. Okay, then off. I'm gonna do this again, but now we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. So we're just gonna leave it on that first one. And then I'm gonna hit the little sundial up top here, and that's gonna change our temperature. You see that, from cool to warm? And again, even at the brighter lights, it does it as well. So you have that ability all the way through the whole mechanism. Versus on this guy, there's no other variation. It's going to be just on or off. And again, may not matter to you at all. For me, detailing cars, I find that to be a big deal. But still, at 100 bucks, I don't know if there's a better, just like basic work light available at like Home Depot, Lowe's, or Harbor Freight better than this, because again, the output and the build quality of this thing is awesome. So for this one now, we're gonna go ahead and plug it in, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. There it is. So, I mean, it is kind of a good balance of cool and warm light. I would say it kind of errs on the side of a little bit warmer than cool, but looks really good. Let me go ahead and turn this one back on. Okay, we're at full power here. Color temperature wise, I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera. It looks to be the same here. And then there's the cool. So I would, man, this is hard. I would say that this is leaning, wow, that's very bright. I shouldn't have looked at it. I would say that this this light is more like the warm temperature. It's right in between the warm and the cool of this one, which makes sense. If you're gonna do one, that's probably the way to go. One more feature that this one has that one does not have is Bluetooth capability. And you can see there's a little remote right here that magnetizes onto the back of the unit, okay? And you would turn it on. And I don't remember exactly how to do this. I think you press hold again for a while and then the little Wi-Fi button. There you go, now it turned blue. And now I can operate this. Let's see here. Let me see. I think my battery might be dead. Hang on. Yeah, guys, I'm getting nothing from my remote, so I apologize. But normally you would do that. This little blue indicator light comes on right here for the Wi-Fi signal or Bluetooth signal, whatever it is. And then you can adjust your color temperature, turn it on and off, all from your remote, which is incredible. I apologize. I wish my battery wasn't dead for this filming, but I use this light all the time, so I probably accidentally left it on or something. Now, one thing I want to note for you guys is with the tripod and how it extends up. If you watch this, again, I use this one all the time. If I just push down, it'll go down. I'm gonna show you how to fix that really quickly because that'll be the same issue with that one. But that is just right here on these latches. As you can see, there's a little screw on here. So if you tighten those screws down, as you latch it, it actually squeezes it would squeeze even tighter, and then you're not gonna have the issue of it sliding up and down. So you just gotta tighten those down a little bit and you'll be good to go. Now we're gonna go ahead and test these side by side. I'm gonna turn the lights off. It's not nighttime or anything, but we should be able to get a good idea. Facing this way, one thing to note, guys, is this cord, I don't know what the actual measurement is. Probably about 6 feet, so you're definitely gonna have to run an extension cord with that thing. Again, the battery powered makes it so much easier, but again, $150 cheaper for this guy that has, it's fantastic. So hopefully you can see me okay. I just turned the lights off. Now we have the NextLED here and we have the Braun light here. This one's plugged in, this one is not, this one is running off battery power. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one on, try and get a gauge of how bright it is. It's extremely bright. It's fantastic. Okay, now this one, we're gonna do the same thing. Turn it on, I'm gonna put it all the way up to its full power. Yeah, I would say that, man, oh gosh. All right, I'm gonna hit the color temperature. There's the cool and there's the warm. So again, that is much more similar to what this one is. We're gonna go ahead and power this one on again. Yeah, I gotta say, I do think it makes sense. So the Braun, more light. I think it's even brighter than the NextLED is. Depending on what your needs are, if you just need to light a space, at $100 and you have a power nearby, the Braun is an absolute no-brainer. Fantastic light, incredible build quality, really, really nice. If you want more functionality, if you're a car detailer especially, that's another reason I like the battery powered so much. It's where it's cord free. As I'm rolling around the vehicle trying to do corrections, I don't have to worry about the extension cords and things like that. Not quite as bright, still insanely bright, but you also get the multiple color variations and temperatures. So for me, personally, as a professional detailer, NextLED for sure, 100% is where I'm gonna go. If I'm just getting started out, I don't wanna spend $250, or if I just need the light, like I said, not specific to car detailing, the Braun is 100% a fantastic choice. Even for car detailing, guys, if you look at this, let me move this over. So in cases like this, where I'm gonna be, say I would be polishing a vehicle, and I'd be working on this door, I have this at an angle, so I have my concentration of light's coming into this door, and this is what I'm gonna see. So there you go, guys. You can see the damage in the paint, right? Now, not all of this is complete damage. This actually has gotten a one-step and ceramic coated already. Some of this is just dirt and debris and stuff like that, but you can see it gives you a good representation of what you're working on and what you need to correct. So guys, final thoughts on these two lights. Both are phenomenal. I love them both. Again, like I said, my favorite choice for my needs is the NextLED. Am I going to be keeping this Braun at $100? You better believe it. It's a fantastic light. I'll definitely be able to use it again for paint corrections, all that kind of stuff. So both phenomenal lights. It's just this one does have the added benefits of multiple color temperatures, multiple outputs, the fact that the head can come off and you can hold it above and just look down at what you need, the wireless capability of this thing for the remote, and the fact that it's cord free definitely justifies an additional $150 for me. But again, the value here is extreme. So better value over these two, I would say they're on point. They're both in that same same category of extreme value for these types of lights. So that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video, make sure you're subscribed, turn on that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one.